This is Rebecca with Red True Crime with some case updates. So, before I get into that, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This is True Crime channel. We talk about mostly local stuff in the state of North Carolina, but I do go out and beyond all that, and sometimes I'll do just historical stuff, crime, that is. And then, so yeah, that's what I do. I talk about things. And if you're new, subscribe. It's free, doesn't charge anything. Share the information, especially the missing cases that I cover, because the more that gets out there, the more people know what's going on. And then also, if you have been here before, welcome back. Thank you for the support and subscribe. There you go. Okay, so we are first going to talk about the case of Promise Quick. She's a 15-year-old girl who was unfortunately unalived on July 2nd in McLeansville, North Carolina, which is about 35-40 minutes away from High Point, North Carolina, about 25 minutes from Greensboro. And she's 15. She was dog sitting, and someone broke into the house and unalived her. Well, they finally arrested the rat bastard who did that, and that is one Correll Tashawn Harrington, 21. Now, I have no idea what his issue was with this girl, this child, because he's 21, he's from High Point, she's from High Point. I don't know what's going on there. But he's got a bit of a history. Last year he was charged with assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill. And he did 60 days and they pretty much let him out the door. I don't understand that at all. Before that, he was charged with obtaining a gun illegally. Again, nothing happened to this kid. So I don't understand why they've let this guy go. Because if the assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill wasn't enough, now he's actually killed someone. So good job, Guilford County, making great decisions there. So yeah, that was July 2nd. They've arrested him today, and he is not due back in court until I think September 9th is when he goes back. Oh, it just upsets me. I hate seeing these cases with these young people um, killing people, shooting people, doing just dumb things, ruining their lives for what? That's what I would like to know. What is the reasoning for this? Is it to look cool because it doesn't look cool because your ass is behind bars and you're going to be there for the rest of your life? Hey, um, yeah, I don't get that. Let's see, we got some people joining us, Mitzi and Mr. Fish Guy. Hey guys. So we're also going to talk about the fact that what does it take for law enforcement, and the justice system. I'm okay, Mitzi. Um, Justice system to declare someone dangerous, too dangerous to be around other people. Because I think if you get charged with assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill, I think that is where it needs to go. Hello, everybody who's joining. Because had they kept him in, this girl would still be alive. I truly believe that. Now, the other thing we have an update on is the case of Larry Burton, missing person out of Greensboro. He's 74 years old, black man with dementia and diabetes, and he's been missing for almost 3 weeks, and no one has seen him. There's been a lot of back and forth about who is responsible, and I can tell you there's multiple people, in my opinion, responsible. Um, You have Diane Smith, who owns the house that the care facility was being run out of, L&L Family Care Homes. She owns it, has owned it since 1986. She created L&L Family Care Homes in 2007. So she's one part of this. The administrator is a woman by the name of Hazel May Foreman. And I'm not sure how long she's been working there, but on the boots on the ground aspect, she's responsible because he got loose. Now, I did find out that they did have live cameras, but didn't record anything. So it was seen on camera that he left, or it would be on that camera that he left. But my question is, where were the people who were supposed to be keeping an eye on him and the other residents? Because he was checked at 7, he was good. He was checked on at 10 p.m., he was good. He was not checked again until 7 a.m. the next day, which is when they noticed he was gone. So that's 9 hours of him not being checked on. What is going on with that? Um, we did find out today that the care facility has been officially shut down. They have been operating without a license for some time. Moses Cone, the hospital where he was at, is the one who sent him there because they declared he couldn't be left alone at home. He had a house, but L&L Family Care Homes say, oh no, we're not a medical facility, and we're more of an independent living thing, kind of like a boarding house. But then why are you taking money from the state? And how the hell are you going to take somebody who has dementia? That makes no sense. So criminal charges are coming. Looks like Hazel May Foreman's going to be the first one that's going to be charged, but they need to add some other people to that list, in my opinion. Because I looked around, I looked at the place. I don't know how anybody didn't notice he was gone or didn't see him walking out the door, or didn't hear him walking out the door. Unless, of course, the person who was supposed to be there watching them was not there. So you give me that one if you want. So I think, like I said, what is my name? My name is Rebecca. That is my name. Um, so we'll see what happens over the next few days, weeks, and see who actually gets charges pushed out on them. But there's that. And then we had this lovely, lovely shooting on the 4th of July at downtown Greensboro. I was down there and enjoying myself. Two kids got shot, a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old. They have finally arrested someone for that, and that was a guy by the name of John Oily Mitchell III. Oh, thank you. He's 17. Now we find out that he was the shooter. The kids who got shot were not the intended target, somebody else was. So again, I go back to what is up with these kids going around shooting people? I'm getting really tired of it because this is insane. And I would like more, I don't know, transparency as to why this is happening, because are there not enough things for these kids to do that, hey, I'm gonna go get a gun and go shoot this place up? And why is any of this happening? I would love to know. I would love to know. So, let's do a little bit of a recap. Um, let's do a little bit more of a recap. So we have Promise Quick, 15 years old, unalived on July 2nd. Her unaliver has been arrested as of today. We have Larry Burton, unfortunately, still missing after 3 weeks, but charges are coming on the people that should have been keeping an eye on him. And we have the teen shooter from the 4th of July that has been arrested and is being charged. So there you go. And then, weirdly enough, I mean, just to show you how crazy things are getting, I got freaked out about 2 weeks ago because I noticed a car parked out in front of my house, like it was blocking my driveway, and somebody was sitting in it, and I have no idea who this person was and why they were sitting there. And it was late at night. It was like 11:30 at night, and I'm like, what is going on? And by me doing this channel, I have gotten death threats and threats of violence at me via the web and via people have gotten my number and have texted me and stuff. Um, I might kidnap. No, I've not been kidnapped. But I was freaking out. So I called 911 and reported, say, hey, there's this weird car in front of my house. And about 5 minutes later, 911 called me right back and said, ma'am, it's a police officer in front of your house. So I'm like, why is there a police officer in front of my house in an unmarked car? They wouldn't answer me. Lo and behold, today, I look outside and I see 6 SUVs with officers wearing bulletproof vests and carrying rifles arrested my neighbor. So apparently they've been watching them, and I did not realize it. And what's interesting, no word about this arrest or this raid has been on the news or on the police blotter. So I'm wondering what's up with that because they went in, got them out of this house. There's a man and a woman. put them in two different cars, and took off. Like the whole thing took under 15 minutes. My other neighbors had no idea it even happened. No idea. So crazy, right? So yeah, welcome to Greensboro, where people go missing and drug dealing is rampant and shootings. Yeah, fun times. Well, anyway, that's all I have for tonight. And like I said, I'm getting real tired of these kids shooting, going shooty shooty at people. But hopefully, things will change. And my condolences to Promise Quick's family. You know, they buried her recently, and now they have to go through the long, arduous trial um, of the person who killed her. So that can't be easy unless this guy takes a plea. Then there will be no trial. But he's not due to be in court until September 9th, so I'll be keeping an eye on that situation. TK Burton, not really any update on that other than three of the four people um, accused in his death. These three people were all charged with accessory after the fact. Go to court, oh God, August 6th, I think. And Jacob Hill, who has been charged with first degree murder in that case, does not go back to court until December 25th, which I know that has got to be a typo. They have to fix that, but they have not updated that date yet. So we'll wait and see on that one. But I'm keeping tabs on that. And I've been sent some other cases people want me to look up, so I'm working on that now because we just had more counties added to our court database for North Carolina. And Forsyth County, which is the county next to Guilford County, just got added. So I'll have more information on cases I've been sent here recently. That's local. Otherwise, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Share, like, comment, all that good stuff. If you have case recommendations, please let me know. Comment here, email me, whatever you'd like to do, and I will take a look at it and I will talk about it. But this is Rebecca with Red True Crime. I'm hopping off here. Thank you again for tuning in. And as I always say, be weird, be rude, be safe. Bye.